Greetings, family. It's me, Mystic Empress Angela 3, coming at you with the video on your akashic records and past lives. I'm not going to be too long because the battery life right now I have is short, really short on my phone. So I'm just going to talk really quick because a lot of people ask me about your akashic records and your past lives and things like that. It's very important for you to get your a past life reading or get your akashic records read. I read past life, but akashic records, there's people that are really good at akashic records and actually probably really good at reading past lives, maybe even better than me. I don't know. You got to look out there. You always want to switch around. You don't want to just stay one place. You want to look around and things like that. But how many of you have seen that TV show, Once Upon a Time? It's based off of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs and her prince and the Queen Regina and whatnot. That television show, y'all, is a really good fucking show to watch. To really, it helps create a visual for people on how when they say you're a projection or you went through this before in a past life, but in a different way. The TV show is so off the chain, y'all, as far as the spiritual aspect of it or the metaphysical aspect of it. How they do it is just, it's awesome. It even actually took me a minute to catch on. My boyfriend, my fiance, had to actually tell me what was going on because I was kind of lost. And then when he broke it down, I'm like, it's just, when he broke it down to me, I'm like, it's just like your past life, you know. It's just like past lives, or not even past lives and being a projection or existing in another reality while you're here. You know, there's things going on in this other reality that is associated with what's going on in this three-dimensional reality that you're living in, you know? And they show you how that actually, they show you in a visual the perception of it, of how you would perceive it if you can download it correctly to enter and understand it. You know, in fantasy and in this other fantasy world, this other reality, they're after one thing, and in third dimensional reality, in third dimension, they're after the same thing, but it's happening two different ways, but it's happening in another area at the same time. So check out that show, Once Upon a Time, because we do have past lives, people. People always wonder why they have a fear of water or a fear of planes or fear of boats and things like that. Some people don't even want to touch water. They're not even realizing that has to do with something in your past life, something that you may have died in a previous life in a boat accident or drowned or a plane crash or a train wreck. You may have died in a previous life, so you may have a certain type of fear. In that show, Once Upon a Time, actually kind of shows you a visual of that. Example, Little Red Riding Hood in the show. I don't want to be a what they call that, a spoiler if you haven't checked out the show. But Little Red Riding Hood, in fantasy world, she's Little Red Riding Hood, but in 3D, at that time, she doesn't know that she's Red Riding Hood, but she loves the color red. She keeps wearing the color red. Every time you see this bitch on TV, she's wearing the color red. You know, and the prince in Snow White, they're a couple, they're in love. In 3D, they're in love, but he's married and she's single, and they don't know they're supposed to be together, but there's some chemistry and there's some chemistry that they're holding that is gravitating them towards each other, not knowing that they had a previous past life with each other. And when I read people's cards, when I read my family members' cards and things like that, you guys, it'll show that when I do certain type of card readings, it'll show that you had a previous life with this person. That's why you can't disconnect. You know, sometimes people have to do a cutting cord, you know, a cut cord ritual or spell from a person, but when you're a twin flame or soulmate, it's different. It's like it's like you get separated to find your soulmate or your twin flame again in this dimension, in this reality, because you do have a life or did have a life in another reality with this person, you know, and in another reality The person that could be your brother or your mother or your dad or your cousin could be your sibling or something in another reality, or your parent in another reality. Even when it comes to parent and child in another reality, you could have been your parent's parent in another past life or something like that. So people wonder why they have certain fears and things like that. And I tell them, get your past life reading. It has a lot to do with what's going on. I used to do readings and then connect the past life and how it associated with the person who's doing today. I actually still do them. I did it on my videos. I just haven't did it lately, but there is a connection with what you're going through now today in another reality or in a past life. So I just wanted to get on here and tell you guys to check out that show, Once Upon a Time, if you're trying to figure out certain type of stuff. Some of these television shows and some of these things will let you know, because we don't have all the information like that. A lot of our information as Black folks is in that Vatican, in the Catholic Church. And we all know it's 5 miles long. It's probably longer than that. And them motherfuckers would rather blow that motherfucking church up to give us any other information that's in there about us, because they know we are very special people with special powers and special gifts. So just check that show out. Get your past life cards read. If you need your past life cards read, you can email me at 818-ONLYHEAVEN, HEVEN, sent@gmail.com. And email me and title it Once Upon a Time, or you can subject it Once Upon a Time, and I will know that it is a past life. I will do a past life reading with you, along with your what's coinciding with today, as of today. And okay, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Just wanted to jump on here really quickly, and you guys stay enlightened, stay protected, protect yourself, protect your family, your environment, and I will get with you guys later. Peace.